In our presentation, we will go over the background on Buford Elementary, the commendations on their dual language program, recommendations for them, including short-term goals and long-term goals, and finally, our conclusion.
Buford Elementary program structure. Buford Elementary is part of the Lenox School District. The district currently has 3 dual language programs, 2 at the elementary level and 1 at the middle school level. The dual language program was developed after the growing interest in the community. Many parents took notice of the success of the Moffett Elementary dual language program, and they petitioned to the district to implement a similar program at Buford. In the 2014-2015 academic year, the team of bilingual teachers began their research on effective dual language programs grounded in sound language acquisition theory and practice. Among their initial consideration was the 90-10 successive literacy model and the 50-50 simultaneous literacy model. However, after the research, the bilingual team decided to implement the 50-50 simultaneous literacy model since they believed the model was best fitted for their students. After a year of preparation, the school launched their first dual language program in the 2015-2016 academic year. Their first cohort is now currently at the 4th grade level.
The following are commendations for curriculum. Buford Elementary School has several mechanisms for continuous curriculum development in alignment with California state standards. Interestingly, the teachers' contracts stipulate they need to seek professional development in order to better serve the students. Also, in order to provide effective and concise professional development, there are surveys conducted to understand staff competency and student performance data. This ensures that district and site-based training is focused on the students' needs. The training is also based on research and best practices. Furthermore, it is also encouraged that the students use their local resources and network of knowledge. The curriculum textbooks are selected only if they align with the California state standards and are adopted by the State Board of Education, with the only exception being the math component. SWAN math is used only at the local level, but still aligns with the state standards. As for the literacy component, the school district adopted McHill, Wonders, and Maravillas. Furthermore, the bilingual and bicultural curriculum provides a parallel instruction context in both languages for all students to develop cognitively, linguistically, and academically. The next commendations are for instruction. Buford's dual language programs have a 50-50 simultaneous literacy model. Their dual language program has 2 characteristics that make it an effective program. Firstly, students have 2 teachers that teach exclusively in English or Spanish. Secondly, the language of instruction alternates on a daily basis as students rotate between 2 classrooms. Students are fully immersed in Spanish language setting or in English language setting. This structure adheres to a fundamental dual language premise, which is separation of language and separation of space.
Accommodations for assessment and accountability. Buford's dual language program uses parent conferences and report cards to track and communicate students' progress to parents. Informal and formal assessments also help track students' academic success. Bi-weekly progress reports on sight words and numbers in Spanish and English help keep students accountable for their assessment progress. The California Assessment of Student Performance and Progress System is an assessment administered to all students each academic year, along with the SBAC and the California Alternative Assessment. There's no history or reports on the SARC report that shows alternative assessment for English learners. Accountability of teacher and staff preparedness for working with dual language programs. During our investigation, we found that 8 of the teachers in Buford Elementary currently hold bilingual credentials. The growing number of teachers who hold a bilingual credential is expected to grow within the years.
Buford Elementary has 32 teachers employed, 16 of which have their bachelor's degrees and 16 have their master's degrees. The dual language program has 8 highly qualified bilingual teachers. The teachers employed at this school have been teaching there between 19 to 20 years. This shows the commitment level that certificated staff have devoted to keep Buford presentable and well kept for teachers, students, and parents to enjoy. Buford has had the opportunity to participate in various types of professional development. During 2016 to 2019, many topics were discussed at these meetings. The trainings done in the school year vary from different topics. So from lesson design to dual language to positive classroom environment. The topics chosen for these meetings are based upon the walkthroughs that are made at the school. By doing this, the school notices where their staff needs support and where they excel. All of their professional development meetings are done when the school has an early dismissal, pull-out days, and during the summer. Opportunities for professional development aren't solely for teachers, but for paraprofessionals and classified staff. Everyone is encouraged to attend these meetings that are provided by the district and the LA County.
Buford Elementary has many opportunities for families and community members to feel included in their community. Buford has a list of resources on their website and the district website. The school has fundraisers in which parents and students participate or volunteer to raise funds. Parents are also able to communicate at any time with teachers via Class Dojo. They do an outstanding job in making parents feel part of the school by being able to join activities and programs in the school. They have a PTA, a school site council, an English learner advisory committee, and allow parents to volunteer in the school. They also provide continuation classes for their community.
The following are recommendations for the short term. The school should have transparency on dual language students' performance and include it on their SARC, also known as the School Accountability Report Card. The school should also provide more detail of the dual language program on the school's website. Something we believe that would be critical for the program is to assign a lead dual language teacher at the school to ensure the success of the dual language program. The school should also keep up-to-date school messages and electronic resources on the website on a yearly basis. The bilingual resources should also adhere to all of the community's native languages. The school should also review academics that open more inclusive activities for the parents and the community.
A long-term recommendation that I have for Buford is that I would recommend that they establish dual language department meetings within the school itself, because through our research, we found out that the school has school-wide and district meetings, but no collaboration within the dual language program itself. One of the teachers expressed that this would be a great asset if it ever develops, because one of the greatest traits that the best schools have is collaboration, not only for the school, but within each department and grade level.
At Buford Elementary, we have included a couple of long-term recommendations that would help improve and polish the dual language program. One is continuous dual language staff meetings to support teachers develop and polish skills needed to continue growing the dual language program. more consistent dual language workshop opportunities for staff, collaboration with sister schools to continuously improve the dual language program, establish professional learning communities to foster collaborative learning among colleagues within a group work environment. This is often used in many dual language schools as a way to organize teachers into working in groups of practice-based professional learning.
Overall, Buford is doing a great job of getting students immersed in a bilingual program. With any newly built ideas, there are advantages and disadvantages. What was reiterated from this specific school was that dual language programs give students the opportunity to think, read, write, and communicate in two languages. They have many positive attributes in their school community, but they are not perfect. They need to go back and revisit their initial vision and goals to see if they are meeting their actual goals. If they are not meeting those expectations, then they need to come together and work on a long-term plan as to how to better improve not only the school, but themselves. As educators, we are taught that things change and we need to keep up with those changes in order to better serve our students. And Buford is no exception.